Thank you again, once again, Ria, for coming out today to speak to our audience here.
No, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Okay, so just to start off, we want to know what college do you plan to attend and how do you make that decision?
So for me, I know a lot of people making a college decision is really difficult. You have a lot of options. And so I will be attending the University of Central Florida in Orlando in the fall as part of their Burnett Medical Scholars Program. It is an 8-year direct med program that is basically, I have a spot reserved in the medical college when I am after my 4 years of undergrad. And basically, the program, what really appealed to me about the specific program was that it's a non-binding program. So it's a program where I have that spot in med school, and if I want to apply to a different med school, let's say University of Michigan Med School or Johns Hopkins Med School, I can apply and still keep that spot in the med school at University of Central Florida, just in case I don't get in or I do decide to go there. So I have that option. And for me, I knew that I wanted to go into medicine since I was like 8 years old. I remember when I was 8, I got a birthday present which was like a stethoscope, and I've known for a really long time that that was my calling, and I'm really passionate about serving people and helping people. And so that's something that I knew that I wanted to go into a direct med program.
So just shifting the focus away from college for a second and going back to high school, could you tell us about some of the clubs that you started at Harrison and what made these clubs successful? And also, how should any other high schoolers pursue initiatives like this?
Yeah, definitely. So for me, when I was in 8th grade, I was part of the forensics club at my middle school. And when I came to high school, I noticed that we had like a plethora of clubs, but we didn't have a forensics club. So my 9th grade year, when I was a freshman, I decided to network with my teachers and see like what teacher would be interested in starting the forensics club, and what would be the process. I talked with administration and everything. And also, I talked to some of my friends who might be interested in also joining the club, because to have a club you need to have participants. And so my sophomore year, I decided to implement my plan. I decided to talk to my English teacher, who said she would be interested. That English teacher contacted another forensics coach at another school in the district, so she also worked with us. I had a bunch of my friends. We advertised a lot. I think that's one of the biggest things. I know you asked about if someone wants to start a club. I think advertising is a big thing. Talk to your friends. Talk to your friends' friends. And just get the word out there. There's so many opportunities in a high school, and people need to be able to understand that, there's this opportunity as well. So that's one thing. Another thing, another club that I restarted was our Spanish National Honor Society. I'm really passionate about Spanish, and so I really wanted to pursue this club as well. And so again, I contacted a teacher, and I was able to get the club started as well, and just get a lot of kids come and pursue their passions for Spanish.
So after reading through your bio, I noticed that you had a lot of experience with many different things, and one of those things that stuck out to us was TED. So could you tell us about your experience with TEDx, what you've spoken about, what you've learned, and how other high schoolers could possibly get involved with these kind of things?
Yeah, definitely. So I have given 2 TED Talks. I gave one last year, and the topic was equanimity, which is basically keeping a balanced state of mind in every situation. And then this year, I gave a TED Talk on vegetarianism. And so it was a really great experience for me to be able to go and use my speaking skills at an international level, which is what TEDx is. It really gave me insight on how to, not only plan an event, but also execute it well. I think there were a lot of high school students that planned the event itself. And I also was able to network with a bunch of other high school students and get to know them and get to know their cool topics. One of the things I think I learned the most was how to create a presentation. For me, I think there's a difference between a speech and a presentation. For me, a speech, is something that I'm really, really passionate about, and I wanted to push myself and challenge myself and go into giving a presentation with a PowerPoint and a clicker and having all these, like the mic attached, just the idea of there's so many different factors, but to be able to go and present what you're passionate about, I think that was something that really appealed to me, and I really learned a lot from the experience, about just being able to go out there in the community and share something you're passionate about. And I think that that's something that I really encourage, that if everyone has a chance, giving a TED Talk is a lot of fun. It was an amazing experience, and I would definitely do it again if I had the chance.
Okay, so coming back to college again, could you tell us a little bit about the college application process? And what do you suggest underclassmen should focus on as they try to build up their portfolio?
Yeah, definitely. So the process itself is the application usually opens the common application opens in August, and the early decision deadline is around November 1st. So that's where you get the colleges would send like an earlier decision basically. And then the regular decision is in January 1st is usually the deadline. And so the early decisions come around like at mid to end of December, and the regular decisions come around April.
All right, well, thank you, Ria. Thank you so much.